911 has had a lot of work done in the past year. It's had the steering rack, the gearbox linkages, the clutch slave cylinder, the rear springs and top mounts, also the coolant header tank, and also we have just given it a major service and replaced the tandem pump as well. 911 front ends are very prone to stone chips, but this car on the bonnet and front bumper, you can hardly see any. This 911 has the lobster claw alloy wheels. You can see the red brake calipers from factory, and it also benefits from Michelin Pilot Sport tyres on all four corners. Now if you look at the wing mirror, it looks very nice, but it's not only an aesthetic design, it's made to help airflow around the car. Being a Carrera S, it has the wider rear, which gives it a very nice stance. But the problem with that is the back area here attracts stone chips. But Porsche thought of that and they've put a PPF layer here, protective film, to protect the paintwork. This 911 also has the factory fitted parking sensors. Here you have the rear spoiler. Not only does it come up automatically when you reach a certain speed, but it also can come up with the push of a button. Now one thing Porsche noticed is when the spoiler is up, this brake light is not visible from drivers behind you, so they've built in a second brake light here. This 911 benefits from a full black leather interior, included the extended leather on the dash and the sun visors. It also has the Bose sound system. This day the 911 is probably the only sports car you can use every day, which is given by the fact that it has rear seats which you can fit actual people. So now we're going to have a look underneath the car. Starting off at the front of the car, can't really see much as most of it's covered with under trays, which is due to aerodynamics and just helps the car stick to the road a bit more. If you look over here on the passenger side first, you can see the brake discs are very good condition, a bit of surface corrosion, but that's nothing a bit of driving won't take away. The brake pads are very good as well. All the suspension looks good, the drop links, bushings, shocks, even the top mounts are very good as well. See, the brake lines are very common to corrode in these cars, but this one has been replaced. As you can see, the front driver side, it's got the red brake calipers. The brake discs are very good as well. It's just a bit of surface corrosion, which is normal. The bushings, the drop links, top mount, everything looks very nice. So starting off with the front passenger tyre, we have nearly 4mm of tread. Moving over to the front driver side, we have nearly 4.5mm. Back passenger side, over 6mm, and to finish it off we've got the back driver side, which is over 6mm. What makes a 911 a 911 is the fact that the engine is behind the rear axle. So if you look here, we have the exhaust, then we have the engine, then we have the gearbox, and that's where the rear axle is. Now if you look up here, you can see the tandem pump, which has just been replaced by us. This is a very common issue on these cars. See, the exhaust is in very good condition. Shields on these tend to corrode a lot, but these look very good condition. On the back passenger side, you can see the suspension, all the bushings, the drop links, everything looks in very good nick. Shock absorbers and the top mount is also in very good condition, as is the brake line, as you can see there, which again, they do tend to corrode a lot. Similar story on the back passenger side, everything is in very good nick. As you can see, this car has been very well looked after. Coolant crossover pipes do tend to leak on these cars, but as you can see here, they're in very good condition with no leaks.